Good evening. It is the Memorial Stadium in Bristol this evening for the EFL Trophy Southern Group G match between Bristol Rovers and Exeter City. And Exeter City already know they have their place in the knockout round, but a point for Exeter tonight would see them top this Group G. That would mean a home tie in that knockout round. There is a scenario where Bristol Rovers can still go through, but they would have to win by something like 7 goals tonight. Really, I think tonight they have to treat this match as potentially the start of a bit of momentum. This is an opportunity to get on the front foot and try and improve their form generally. It's calmly done. Strong play from Connor Taylor at the back for Bristol Rovers. Made his 100th appearance on Saturday. He was Bristol Rovers Young Player of the Year a couple of seasons back, and now Bristol Rovers on the attack, and the first real shot at goal came in from Luke McCormick, wearing 23, just outside the area there, in the centre, just as half a yard, and maybe should have done better. Bird making his first start for Exeter to Carriol, Carriol to Purrington, Carriol goes wide. And Mustafa Carriol has made a lively start to this match. That's a great ball, and in it goes for Exeter. And it's Jay Bird making his first start for the club. But that goal was made by Mustafa Carriol down this left-hand side. Carriol here, taking on his man, whipping the ball in early. It was completely missed in the centre by Forbes, and Bird was there. And that is a great way for Exeter to go ahead. Sonny Cox now with a bit of space. Cox comes inside. Oh, maybe should have taken the shot. For a moment I thought he was getting away from his marker, but in the end probably did too much. That was well anticipated by Forbes. Bristol Rovers deserved to win that free kick for the interception by their centre-back, who was at fault for the Exeter goal. But Jake Garrett will try and dink this one in. Carriol's there. Swung back in. Cleared away this time by Ed James. Exeter City, more than a match for everything that Bristol Rovers throw at them, but now an opportunity across into the area. And there is the equaliser, and it's come from Connor Taylor, the centre-back. It was Garrett to Hutchinson. Plays it inside, wonderful cross, right across the 6-yard box, and there is the big man, Connor Taylor, to touch it home. Possession is turned over once again. Hutchinson to Martin. Martin playing his first game since breaking his fibula in August. Hutchinson has players in the box. Good defence from Fitzwater. Swung in again with the right boot of Hutchinson. He goes to the near post. There's a flick on in there. This time Forbes, high and handsome. Forbes having maybe been at fault for the Exeter goal, had a chance there to make amends. Time referee plays on, and Martin, that's a lovely back header, and this would be a sensational team goal, but it's hit the outside netting. I think it was Hutchinson with the final shot. Watch this, Martin to McCormick, who plays in Hutchinson, and there's a great bit of defending from Caleb Watts, who did enough to put Hutchinson off. Melenic Ali. He's a fascinating player, wearing number 11 there for Exeter up front. Born in Dublin. He was described as one of non-league's hottest talents when he signed for Exeter back in January. He scored 16 league goals in 54 appearances for Halifax. And here he is, scoring for Exeter, capitalising on the grave error of Connor Taylor, who scored earlier for Bristol Rovers. And what about that for a celebration as well from Melenic Ali on at half-time? Let's watch it again, because this is of Bristol Rovers' own doing, really. Oh, Connor Taylor, the slip. He then tries to get up and sort the problem out, but Ali, no mistake. This is the first of 4 home matches in a row in all competitions for Bristol Rovers. A chance, you would think, to build a bit of form. And a corner is given. And it goes right to the back post. Sonny Cox, I think it was, who got his head on it, but there were plenty of bodies between him and the goal. You can see the pocket of Exeter City supporters in that corner. He's had a lot of involvement in this match, Isaac Hutchinson. Rovers will certainly look to him to try and pull themselves back into this match. But here's Melenic Ali, who has lit the match up since coming on as a substitute. Can he add a second and his team's third? Melenic Ali, oh, goes low with his left foot in the end. Great save, it has to be said, from Josh Griffiths. Didn't want to be beaten at his near post, but watch this. Melenic Ali takes on Taylor, twists and turns. And just when you think he's going to cross it, fires a low shot in. And I tell you what, Griffiths did well there. Headed away confidently by Ed James. Hutchinson to Belongo. Hutchinson is going to get this back. Goes for goal! And what a goal it is! What an equaliser for Bristol Rovers! I mentioned a few moments ago how heavily he's been involved in this match, Isaac Hutchinson. I thought he was going to drill this ball across, as a cross. Went for goal instead. Nicely set up by Belongo. It's a great run from Hutchinson. And it's one of those, isn't it? Was that a cross? Was it a shot? He won't care. It's in the back of the net, and it's 2-2. So many changes from both sides. A lot of first teamers rested tonight. But 1 or 2 have made an impression and will be pushing for first team selection. And one of them is Melenic Ali, who delivers the ball here to Vincent Harper. Shot away, but straight at Griffiths. This is Jake Richards, who we've not seen a great deal of, it has to be said. Jake Richards. Clock about to tick round to 74 minutes. Reece Cole, good delivery. Goalkeeper does really well, actually. Josh Griffiths, this shot is fired back in. It hits the Bristol Rovers defender on the deck. I think that might have been Taylor, and then Griffiths is there again. Great delivery. Keeper does really well. It's Ed Francis's shot that comes off, I think, actually, Jake Garrett. You can see Jake Garrett down on his haunches there. Jake Richards out to Harper. Harper across the area again. In it goes! And look at the scorer, it's Demi Mitchell. And his teammates are delighted for him. The supporters are delighted, and he is delighted as well. Ecstatic, I imagine. A fairly innocuous ball across the area. There's a Bristol Rovers player in there, I think Garrett, who feels like he was pulled back. Garrett with the orange boots there, felt that he was dragged back. The ball made its way through to Mitchell, and Mitchell made no mistake. Belongo. Oh, the ball somehow finds its way out of the area. And the referee blows the final whistle, and it's the Exeter City fans who are cheering in the corner of the Memorial Stadium. The handshake from the two managers and the coaching staff. But Matt Taylor's Bristol Rovers couldn't quite get back on terms a third time. Exeter City make it 3 wins out of 3 in this Southern Group G. They go through to the knockout round, which they knew already, but they have secured a home tie in that knockout round. So it finishes Bristol Rovers 2, Exeter City 3.